3, 2, 1.
7 things you probably didn't know you need to know. I'm Jamie East, and this is the Standout 7.
Welcome to the Standout 7, the Smart 7's weekend edition. We're looking back at the best bits from the week, and in the next 7 minutes you'll be informed, entertained and annoyed in equal measure.
7.
As the UK readies for a big jump in unlocking from the 4th of July, questions continue over the government's track and trace app, with Boris Johnson forced to defend the delays in the Commons yesterday, and he challenged Keir Starmer to give examples of countries who'd done better.
Mr. Speaker, I wonder whether the right honourable gentleman can name a single country in the world that has a functional contact tracing app, because there isn't one.
Well, he certainly gave it to the Labour leader there. There's no coming back from that. Keir, anything to say?
Germany.
6.
So, it was the hottest day of the year yesterday, and it seems like almost everyone went to the beach, which is problematic in the middle of a pandemic, especially when it seems social distancing went out of the window. And a major incident alert had to be called at Bournemouth Beach because so many people turned up.
We've got to have a couple of drinks, enjoying the sun.
Yeah,
the closest we're going to get to a holiday this year, isn't it? So,
we've had
got to enjoy it, really. We'll make the most of it while you can.
I still not the only one that's even had it. So, in my eyes, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, as long as everyone's safe, but it's getting a bit hectic down here now, isn't it? It's probably going to cause a second wave, isn't it? Everyone's just doing what they want, isn't they?
Meanwhile, in the Commons, Labour MP Richard Burgon challenged Jacob ReesMogg about the UK's poor performance in terms of the death rate from the virus, and he seems to have inadvertently told the truth.
But there are a very wide range of factors that have affected death rates in different countries. These have been caused by things that may even be as simple as the weather in regard to how the virus has spread, to the practices of individual cultures and societies.
Maybe individual practices like, going for drives to test your eyesight during lockdown? What, that kind of thing?
5.
In the US, the aftermath of Trump's two-thirds empty rally on Saturday night continued, with his press secretary tying herself in knots to explain how not angry about it Donald was, and how a mysterious pundit praised the glorious leader. Pundit, I think.
Even a political pundit wrote to him that it was one of the all-time great speeches they'd ever heard. We saw him expose his own humanity when he described the wonderful West Point story. The speech made his message so clear and compelling that no one could possibly have missed it, and it was so great to be out of the swamp and in the country, and those comments are how the president feels too.
Meanwhile, as 29 states show a spike in corona cases and Dallas appears to be running out of intensive care beds, Donald doubled down on his slow-down testing statement.
You're showing people that are asymptomatic, you're showing people that have very little problem, you're showing young people that don't have a problem, but we're doing so much testing, 25 million tests, nobody thought that was possible.
But did you ask to slow it down?
If it did slow down, frankly, I think we're way ahead of ourselves, if you want to know the truth. We've done too good a job, because every time we go out with 25 million tests, you're going to find more people. So then they say, we have more cases in the United States. The reason we have more cases, because we do more testing than any other country by far.
Tim Cook and the Orchard of Apple folk appeared yesterday.
This is going to be amazing.
Thanks. To bring us fresh delights from the Apple event.
This is going to be amazing.
Okay, hang on a sec. I'm in the middle of it. Apple announced they're going to make their own chip. And they're redesigning the home screen.
Amazing.
Oh, you're starting to really annoy me now. It's all in iOS 14.
This is going to be amazing.
Hey, overly enthusiastic Apple guy. Is this app library thing going to be amazing or what?
This is going to be amazing. Let's dig in, starting with the home screen. Today's home screen works great. But as we get more and more apps, we can end up with this. Lots and lots of pages. And we tend to forget what's beyond the first couple. Wouldn't it be great if there were a way to organize all of those apps without doing a thing? Well, this year we're doing just that with something called the App Library. It's a new space at the end of your home screen pages that automatically organizes all your apps in one simple and easy to navigate view.
In the Premier League, there were 3 games last night. Burnley beat Watford 1-0, Arsenal won 2-0 at Southampton, and Chelsea took on Man City, winning 2-1. All of that means that Liverpool finally, after 30 years, were crowned league champions, their first win of the Premier League era. A crowd gathered at Anfield, and Sky's Martha Kellner was there.
30 years of hurt is how they refer to it in this city.
30 years since they last had their hands on a top-flight trophy. And it has to be said, half of Liverpool seems to have descended on Anfield over the last half an hour.
And Jurgen Klopp got a little bit emotional during his TV interview with Sky.
From time to time, you have to help them a little bit with a few words, and that's what we do as well. So it's a big moment. I have no real words, to be honest. It's such a big moment. I'm completely overwhelmed. I never would have thought that it would feel like this. I had no idea. And it's just big. Sorry, gentlemen. And see you. All the best.
As Black Lives Matter protests continue, so do apologies from Hollywood. Jimmy Kimmel issued a statement yesterday apologising for his use of blackface, and 30 Rock removed 4 blackface episodes in total at the request of creator Tina Fey. 30 Rock is due to make a one-off comeback next month as a special for NBC.
So, will we be getting new employee IDs? Because I'd really like to retake my photo.
Good God, what happened?
I was holding in a snart, and then right when she took the photo... Don't you want to know what a snart is? I can tell you now, it's 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock in the morning.
Tina Fey apologised for the pain the episode may have caused and hoped no comedy-loving kid would stumble across them and be stung by their ugliness.
What a week, huh?
Lemon, it's Wednesday.
People, the world's worst cook is back after the very disturbing video in which she made British tea. Now, for some ungodly reason, she, an American, is making something called British eggs. Enjoy.
After my last videos, I got a lot of questions about trying an English breakfast. So today I am gonna make you some British eggs. So first you wanna get your eggs out of the fridge. So then you wanna crack them, put them in a bowl. Add a little salt, add a little pepper, add a little sugar, add a little whipped cream. Whisk it together. Put them in the microwave. Set it for 2 minutes. And that's how you cook British eggs.
This has been the Smart 7. We've got an Alexa skill now. All you've got to do is enable us and then just say, Alexa, play the Smart 7. We're back Monday at 7. Please like and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
Hello, I'm Jack Beaumont. I do Crime Club. In Series 1, I spoke to people like this. Did you not kick a policeman in the head?
Yeah, that was... When was that? I was 17. Wait, was I 17 or 19? I think it might have been 19, actually.
In Series 2, I talked to people like this.
There was a paedophile with one leg. I kicked him clean out his wheelchair. About 4 of us, we battered him.
And this. Cheated on your boyfriend to give him gonorrhea? Do you want to go there, or would you rather not?
Yeah, no, I could talk about it.
I have jingles like this. That's Crime Club, where strange people tell stories involving bad behaviour. New episodes out every Monday.